Are you looking for a good, inexpensive, powered bookshelf speaker option for your studio, such as this, or a workout room, or as an entertainment system? Today could be your lucky day because we're going to look at one option that's available. Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. Those of you who have been part of this channel for a while, you know that we moved recently and we have set up our workout room, for lack of a better term. Now, I've done reviews on our exercise bike that is in that workout room, and the last time you saw it, we had boxes piled up everywhere and it was not set up very well. All of that has changed. We have purchased some shelves and we have started setting things up, and then a new problem arose, and that problem is the speakers don't sound very good. So the hunt is on for a better speaker solution that you can use for your workout videos and all of that. Today we're going to do an unboxing. I'm going to tell you all about the speakers that we chose, and I'm going to set them up in the room and we'll do a sound test. Before we get too far into this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below. If you've seen some of our content already and have not subscribed, we want you to join our community. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get back to the video. The first thing we gotta do is get this up. Oh! Now these are the Kanto YU-6 Powered speakers. I don't know if they're any good yet, but we'll do a quick unboxing so we can see what's in the box, and then I'll tell you about the features of these speakers and why I picked them for our purpose. I can tell this is going to be good already. Let's just dump this like this. Ooh, yeah. Inside the box is another box. So let's see. First, we have a manual. We have styrofoam, non-environmentally friendly packaging. We've got one speaker. We've got two speakers. This one's actually a little bit lighter than the other one. And we've got a box in the middle and some packaging supplies in there. I opted for the wood finish, and the reason I did was because these are going to be installed in a very white room with white shelves. So these are actual wood. They're not wood looking, they are real wood. So right off the bat, I've got, probably just for me pulling out of the box, I've got a pushed in tweeter, which sucks. And we got a little woofer there. Now on this one, this is going to be, so I told you this is a powered speaker, so it's not passive, it is active. Active means that it is powered. That would be this guy. We'll go over the inputs on the speakers in a minute, but I want to see what's in this box. Oh wow, everything's just coming all out. So we've got speaker wire, which I'll explain in a minute. We've got, okay, little felt feet. Does that mean that, oh, these are not attached normally. We've got a remote control with batteries, which is nice to have. We have a TRRS line-in cable. You could plug this into your phone if it has a headphone jack to plug directly into this, or many TVs actually have a headphone line out, which you could plug this into to power that, or to at least provide your sound to that. And we've got a pretty hefty power cord, which we'll plug into the back. Now let's look at connectivity, because that's a big reason why I picked these speakers. We have right at the top here, we have a auxiliary line in left and right. These are RCA connectors, which is standard for most stereo systems. We have this, which was really important to me, a sub out. These speakers are pretty hefty. They have a 5 3/4 inch woofer, which should sound pretty good. I expect it to sound pretty good all by itself, but if it does not, I have the ability to add a sub through this sub out, which was very important to me to make sure that we can fill the room with a really deep, rich sound. Most of your active speakers do not have a sub out. You have to come up with other ways to get that to work, which I just didn't want to have to deal with. It has a ground wire, so if you find that you're getting fuzz sounds, like a buzzing sound or anything, you can attach a ground wire to this and then ground it out to your TV, to your wiring system if you really wanted to, or something like that. It's got this really cool, it is a phono/line switch. So if you had a record player that actually has a phono line out, you can connect into your RCA in and then flip this over to phono, and that would allow you to accept your true old retro record player and play it through these speakers. So it's truly multi-input supported. There's also a USB charge cable for your phone, so you can plug your phone in. Up here, optical 1 in and optical 2 in. Now this was important for me because currently I have a sound bar connected up to the TV, and most of my audio comes through the optical line out. I also have a Bluetooth receiver which I connect to the auxiliary line in that we didn't talk about yet. I can connect everything up to this that I have already, so it should be a direct swap. I can get rid of the sound bar and add some really cool looking speakers. Obviously there's an on-off switch and the power cord. Tons of connectivity here. And then on the front here, I've got a big power on-off, and this is a volume dial. So it's an infinity volume dial. I can turn it forever and it will accept the volume louder or quieter. There's also, I think this is an IR receiver here. I'm not sure, maybe it's a little screen, but I'm pretty sure it's just an IR receiver for this, which you do need to control your inputs. So if you need to change your inputs, I think that I need this to do that. I'm not sure because I haven't used these yet. The next step is to go to the workout room, set these all up, have a listen, and I can tell you what I think about the sound and all of that, and then we'll come back to the studio and wrap this all up. Here we are up in our workout area. You can see we've got the bike over here. We've done tons of videos on that, and we've got this new wall that we've set up to better organize our system. Recently, we've just been using the Apple TV to do the guided workouts, but we noticed that our sound just wasn't as great as we would like. So this is what we have had, just a regular sound bar. It was bought at Costco, and it comes with a wireless sub that's like, it's probably like a 6-inch sub. It doesn't sound that great, and this room is pretty big, so it's hard to fill this room with enough sound to actually get you into the mood to do a workout. We're going to remove this completely, and now we've set up the bookshelf speakers in both positions so that we can do a sound test, see if these work as good as we hope, and get some good deep pumping bass to get you into the mood for your next workout. Obviously, not everybody is looking to do a workout with these speakers, so we'll also talk about if they're good for just regular bookshelf speakers for your living room or for your casual music listening space. Now, normally when I want to test a speaker, my go-to song is A Milli by Lil Wayne, but I'll only be able to play like 2 seconds of that song before this entire video will get demonetized. I'm going to find some royalty-free music that I can test through the speakers just to see if they're any good. That's as loud as that goes. First of all, I notice it's really clear. Hopefully you can hear how clear that is. Way better. I can tell already it's way better than that soundbar was. I've got a little rattle over there, but I think that's the shelf that's rattling, not the speaker, so I'll just put some foam and stuff around to get that taken care of. Yeah. Some of the things I notice immediately, there's much more deep bass. It does fill the room really well. The speakers are nice and clear, so the audio is crisp. You can hear the tone differences with the audio. So they do perform as a very premium sounding speaker at kind of a mid-tier price point. Now there are cheaper speakers. If you don't need to be able to add an external sub, then maybe you don't need speakers quite as fancy as this. They do have a couple different model lines of this speaker brand. You know, you can hit that price point that you're hoping to hit. There you have it. They've been hooked up. We've sound tested them. We've checked how they feel in that area. What do you think about them? Are you going to consider buying these for yourself? They are a little bit on the, I won't say expensive. They're in the mid-tier range. So in Canada, these are about $500 for these speakers. In the US, I don't know, they're probably $350, $400, which is kind of getting up there. You can get some really good name brand speakers with a little bit more money. But keep in mind, I was looking for some very specific things. Number one, I was looking for the sub out so that I could connect a sub if I needed it. I also was looking for an optical line in so that I can have everything go through the TV and then go to the speaker. When you look for those two things, this was the cheapest option that I could find and that had the right size speakers. I knew that I didn't want 3-inch drivers because they just don't sound good. There is certain laws that we have to follow with speakers, and that is speaker size does make a difference. We can get pretty good sounding speakers out of a small package, but everybody will always say for the size they sound pretty good, or wow, that sounds surprisingly good ... for their size. I don't want something that sounds good for its size. I want something that sounds good no matter what size it is. So I knew going with these would sound awesome. And if they didn't, I could add the sub and make them sound awesome anyway. Tell me what you think in the comments. I would love to hear your impressions as well. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.